Hey Fairbuy, welcome. I can't wait to hear what you think about this one. You'll see. I'm gonna talk about everything. The very first thing we need to do is the instructions, so after the timer runs out, you'll do that. Hello, you can welcome. It's here, very beautiful natives in the middle. Yeah, the palisades as well. Even though I don't think the natives perceive it as their own thing. No, it needs to be built on the outskirts of their village. Yeah, this map is clearly inspired by Asterix and Obelix. Try to design a map around them, yeah. Still have a minute. Also, we had a new person in Discord, but no role, so I had to do that. Omeleron is with us. You read the description already? Well, considering how tough the wording is for a person to read if they are not native English speaker, I had to read it, otherwise we wouldn't have a good time. Say the least. The instructions are good, but it's nothing you can just sit and read for the first time and expect you to do well. It's gonna be fine. I still will suck at it because I only read it once and in my head. So yeah, it does. It's good flavor text, but as I say, for me personally, I wouldn't be able to articulate this for the first time very well, because as I'm reading it like for the first time, sometimes the words you don't expect cause you to stutter quite a bit if it's a word that you don't know. Is there a map when you can look up the Asterix and Obelix terrain, or is it your vision of it? Yeah, right there. Dome Obelix. It uses the custom empires from Augustus. We also have custom empires quotas. For example, Medieval Anum buys a metric shit ton of clay. I don't even know what it is. It's probably like 80. Summit meat from Massilia. There's actually a golden shield in the bottom, which means that they sell more, I think. It's like 115 or something. Look at that. You can import so much food. You will need it. You can only farm pigs. Okay, I'll just shut off the timer. Alright, so welcome. This map has been made by Fairbuy in the chat, which is our mod, and wanted to try to create his own CC3 map. This is his first one, even though he did spend quite a bit of time making it and finding out all the different things that there are to find about how to make a map and how to balance it properly. So this is what he ended up creating. It's a northern map. You can see we have a time limit in the left, 790 months, which seems plentiful enough to me. Starting money is nothing great, but we do start with 2 pre-placed legionary forts. The worst kind of forts. We of course don't have access to iron, so any weapons to supply those are gonna have to be imported. First thing we need to do is read the instructions before we actually take a look at anything else, so let's quickly do that. Just switch my room in Discord. Okay, there we go. So the map is called Vicus Indomibilis Gallici. 8 years ago, all of Gaul was untamed and in impenetrable forests, but due to my efforts, calm, peace and quiet now reigns. After much fierce fighting, have I, Julius Caesar, at last succeeded in conquering Gaul. Now I intend to set the seal of Roman civilization with my latest endeavor. There is, however, one small problem. Not quite all of Gaul belongs to Rome, and that is why I have summoned you. I want you to found a city in Aramorica, where a small village has managed to hold out against our legions for several years. My spies tell tales of a magic potion involved in their adamant defense, but I suspect there is more to this tale. Either way, their refusal to be educated in Latin, along with refusing to trade, leaves us little choice, and we will have to integrate them by other means. I want you to build me a sizable city near their provincial village, and I will declare it a new capital of Gaul. Additionally, these Gauls hold strong to their primitive tradition of raising menhirs, large standing stones. You will have to build around them for now. However, there is enough fertile land in the area to support population, I expect, of your city, but more food can be imported from other cities in the empire if the need arises. 2 old legionary forts still stand from our previous efforts in the area, but the legions were called away to defend Rome due to some trouble from Germanic tribes. It is up to you how to use them, but I do not want them demolished. My spies have also informed me of how the primary diet of these Gauls is a local boar meat. Tempting them with Roman pigs might encourage them to open up over time, so I'm ordering you to focus your agricultural efforts on pig farming. A Colosseum might also serve as a cultural bridge between our peoples, but let's show them how much grander our Roman games can be. Additional objectives: do not demolish the 2 old legionary forts, and build a Colosseum and hold Roman games once. So that means savings. Private savings to fund it is like 1200 or something. Yes, my favorite legionary forts. It's okay. So we have natives in the middle. They have a meeting hub. I think you can fit a warehouse here at the closest. Could also shift it by 1 tile. Leave a tile of road here. Just print money. We will have to do that. They will buy pottery from us because that's the most valuable thing. We can produce and sell, because Lutetia buys pottery and it's only 450 schmeckles. Right, entry point right here, exit point here. Not too bad. Now, wolves. There are wolves since this is a northern map. We have a pack here. It's enclosed, so it's fine. The other one is up here, also enclosed, that's fine. And this one also enclosed. Okay, all good. All the vaults are used to guard areas on the map if you want to expand there. That's actually how you should do things. So that's good. Small rivers, I'm sure Fairbuy is aware of what you need in order to make a bridge. You need 2 tiles of water. Just these 1x1 creeks cannot be bridged over, but I'm sure Fairbuy knows that. So we do start over here. We need to figure out where our first block is gonna be. Also, our only food source is pig farms. You taught me that tip. With the wolves? Yeah. I mean, that's how reasonable people make wolves happen. Otherwise, how are you gonna play the game if your immigrants get eaten immediately? It's not just my trick or tip. It's widely accepted. I don't think Jake came up with it, or first mentioned it was on stream, I should say. We can build a dock, we can build a lighthouse. Is there a reason to? I guess some of these are... No sea trade. Might want to disable the dock then. And the lighthouse, but whatever. That does not really matter. We cannot mine anything. So we only can have clay and timber, no marble, no iron. Sicily. Oh, yeah, right. Syracuse. Oh, that's where we get our marble. Yeah, right. Yeah. And wine. Okay. Yeah. They buy a shit ton of timber. And yeah, a bunch of goods, but it's very expensive to open up. Makes sense, it's the furthest thing. It's kinda good. Some of these are very expensive as well, Mediolanum 5000, but it's a lot of quota, I guess, even though it's raw resources. So, anyways, first thing we need to do is Lutetia. But before we open up, we need to make a settlement. So where? We need 10,000. 10,000 is a lot of people. I would like to have the first block around here, even though this is an entry point. Can probably make it work. Need to make it shorter, I guess. Actually, could just scrap that, make it look a little bit different. Because I don't think we'll be able to pull off too branded of a design. Let's see about that. Oh, that's a rock, right. Well, yeah, there we go. Now I need to make sure we build the road, otherwise it's gonna disappear. So with this thing here, we might want to do that. Tactical Marocs, so that's already good. Cannot do totally branded things. It's usually what you want. Because otherwise the city is gonna end up looking like an artificial mess. I think smaller will be better here for the first one. I want that untapped. Let's get an engineer. Doctor, barber, temples. I put some effort into the Empire map, placed random cities around that should exist this year, as far as I'm aware. We can take a look at that. I don't even know what that is, but it's northern, or like eastern France, I guess, or it's, yeah, the Low Countries maybe. So it's like there. I'm not sure if that existed at the time. What is the year? 50 BC. Alright. It's a turbulent time to be governor. Tarraco, yeah. Seguntum, Carthago Nova, Gades, Tuletum. Carthago, Leptis Magna, Cyrene. Alexandria was Egypt, but Egypt was supposed to be a client state of Rome, basically. But in reality, they didn't really give Rome any troops or anything, they just supplied wheat at set rates. Antiochia, Ephesus, Byzantium. Byzantium was a village. It wasn't a city. I don't think. Might be wrong. I think there was Pergamum, right? Seems the Discord messed up and skipped the last part of my description. I'll write it here. Oh, and this morning a spy told me a tiny girl with a winged helmet and a very fat girl ventured out of this village and got on a ship to Egypt. Why would they travel there, of all places? Yeah. So Asterix and Obelix, as I mentioned. It was my favorite comic as a kid. The only one I really liked. Because it had romance and history, kinda. For a kid it's enough history, I guess. But yeah, it was good for a child, I think. Rome, Capua, Tarentum, Brundisium. Yeah, everything adds up. Of course there were many more cities and colonies, but with the scope of the game it's just, it would be unreasonable to add on more than that. Hey, you're good, welcome. Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? It's a fun series. I got this idea and couldn't wait to create it. Yeah, it's a good idea. If I thought of it myself, I might have done it. But I think you did a pretty good job with the map looking like it's supposed to, right? Let's let people move in. So, can we bridge over this place? Not really, right? No, you need to go through the village with the trade, which makes me think we should actually pacify them and use it for trading fairly soon. In the city's existence, if we know what's good for us. I think I'm gonna do extra tile to make it a little less hideous. Okay, some unemployment, so we can start dealing with these natives. Oh no, I cannot deal with the natives. It's not very good. Well, so all of this is inaccessible. 10,000 people is a lot of people. So if it's... okay. It's not nice, but I can deal with it. So where do we want our exports to be then? How does this look like for a native? Yeah, we can use this bank for some clay. So you can sell 15 units, right? Yeah, bunch of meat, but we don't really want that. I think I'd like to make more, just to be able to do insulate fast. And early on, overproducing the goods is gonna be good. So stone there. 6. Let's get an engineer. This is another map, so no prefects are necessary. Up to a point where we will get inevitable gladiator revolt, and then we are gonna suffer because we don't have any prefects. Description said they refused to trade. Yeah, it did. It did. It did. I shouldn't be surprised by that. It's just, you know, for your first map, it has unorthodox things. Not the first one that I see with no meeting help and natives on the map. It's fine, as long as the space is measured for the population goal and what you need to fit. Because the natives can be absolutely broken for their economy. So I understand that. All the stones and Tarsum. Well, as I said, I don't mind it. Some people will complain about that, but that's just forcing you out of your comfort zone and building something that's actually remarkable rather than branded design, like completely flat maps. That's what's gonna happen. But you know, it's just me. What do they buy? They also buy meat. I don't really want to do that, but you might as well. Look at that. Have to do a couple of extra engineers. I just don't trust this offshoot. Actually, why don't we make a granary? Because we can actually make a granary and then sell it from it. So we just have to go here. which natives shouldn't really mind that. Just they are walking here, so that's why they are mean. They don't let us build things, but it's gonna happen. Yeah. Okay, dead. Caesar is angry. It's fine, we've only been here for a little bit. Need to make some goods, open up trade, then it's gonna be better. I tried to measure it and there should be enough space. I think there is. But there are probably also many invasion points through here, so I'm not sure which areas are gonna be safe or not. This is okay space to build in here, so we should build there once we get this. Water is still hasn't been produced, but I'm gonna open up the trade. We can at least sell the meat. You'll need a caravanserai, I think. Because this trade route is gonna get a little bit too long. Best. No. We haven't had pestilence in a while. Let's make a reservoir. Is there a water that's not food? Yeah, here. Let's have a bathhouse. At least we had plenty of flavor, so it didn't kill our city. Do we have plaza? Of course not. Okay. We have goods, so I'll just let the traders come here and buy it. That did give us about 1,000. We need more. Rice and wine. Yeah, you can do it. We went out of that and straight back into that for a moment. Also, we should lower our personal salary. I was paying myself way too much. Or like 8 instead of 5 I should have taken to minimize the loss of favor per year. Contaminated water, yeah, that's why there is the fumigation. He wants 16 clay, so let's accept 16 clay. Let's get a couple of clay pits. Maybe the quota is gonna rise if we are getting that, so let's just make more pottery as well. But we'll stockpile this now. Fortunately, the meat isn't really worth a whole bunch of money, so it's gonna be rough. It's still in debt. Yeah, I think we'll need a caravanserai pretty much. Send him the things. Back in black for a minute. But we will need more. We will need to start taxing people, otherwise you are in trouble. This trade is not great. This one buys pottery as well as clay. It's not that expensive. I'll have to do it. We can accept a little bit of clay in here. And then also sell that. I think that's gonna work. Yeah, I know. Okay, now we got money. Let's set up the farming over here. First the farms. Let's get that. We should probably be getting food in here. Yeah, let's do that. I don't have the highlight option. I think this is before it was added though, so we cannot really have it. There's a rock there. Okay, this bathhouse, I'm gonna have to shift it. Mercury has to be placed in here instead. Space is at a premium here. I think it was added here. I didn't want to fiddle around with it, but we can take a look. That's it. Yeah, okay. Works. Good. In this instance, it's gonna be valuable to have that information. I want an entrance, I think, because the other one is here. Maybe it's fine. I know, Caesar, I just built a bunch of flat area, you don't like that. We should be making money though. If you just let it run, we just spent everything. Yeah, pottery, we can have that. We will want a warehouse here. That's going to get some pottery. Don't trade it. If you clicked on a building, it also showed the range. Okay, it's useful. I know, Caesar. I know. What temple are we not gonna build for sure? All of these are good. I guess Mars can bugger off. Forum, right. Yeah, just completely forgot what I was doing there. Let's get people a little more money. And 8% tax. Come on, merchants, just buy anything. Yes. Okay, favor is still not great yet. You need to be careful. But I need desirability to make them casa. Do you not have guardians? You do. Good. So that's what we need for these outskirts. So if we want to travel that, we'll need to make it traversable. But just some gardens. Oh, they are already getting that. Is this farmland? Yes. We'll be using that. Should be fine. Use some items. Left click will show you it when I bring in the menu. You know things. It's useful, sort of. But as I said, it's not as useful as some people think. It's only when you build messy things, which here we have to build sort of messy stuff, so that's why it's kinda useful. But if this was a regular map, it really wouldn't. He's gonna cover it. It's not cheating in any way. It's just nice to see. It's not cheating, but it allows to simplify this. You wouldn't know this otherwise, you know. So that is something to note. Because there is no way for you to know that. You would have to just observe the patterns for ages. That's what people do if they build a like Bruegel city with 2 engineers for the entire city. But it's not straight up cheat, it doesn't add anything that isn't in the game. Anything like that. It's just, you know, simplification. The quality of life, I guess. Could call it, but that's also a bit of a stretch. He hates where he lives. Oh? I'll have to do that then. Insulate tax should be good. Still, oh yeah, it's because of the rocks. Makes sense. Waste time just watching walkers, yeah. Yeah. It's totally fair, like. I'm just saying, that's what people did before this. You know, it's not like I spent much time doing that myself. Usually not at all, I just don't give people choices. Well, with this, you can actually give people choices. sort of. But you know those choices in advance and then only let them exist if the choices are correct. So of course, superior way to run a setup. Alright, so if you take this road and have it like this, I think that's a stretch. Is it? Yeah, it wouldn't cover that at all. Innovation. Oh yeah, distant battle. I'll have to deal with that. Our food is bad though. We will have more, but it's not enough. Gonna have to... Or let's squeeze it in here. They just won't mind me destroying their stuff. We don't have military academy. Words are hard today. But look at, do we not have a supply post? That's what we wanted. You told me too much with Tarsu. Oh. That's how it's supposed to be when you want to make a tough map. So good job with that. Oh yeah, we cannot allow traders, they are buying my food here. That's very bad. So now we should have some food in the supply post. Let's scrap this hill. Oh no, it's wolves, right? Yeah, I wanted to use it for military because it's such a nice place for it. But no, we in fact cannot have nice things. I don't know what I'm thinking. This hill is the same sort of deal, but it is infested by wolves. I'm gonna build it here just to secure this area. We don't want to build anything else close by this anyway. I'm not sure if it's safe. I'm gonna presume it isn't. That's why I used wolves. The only nice thing the map is that I hint about the invasion points. Well, invasion points are usually covered by natives, so you can see those. Because we talked about those as well. The cutoff areas for whole aren't invasion points, but this one probably is. Like, it's a fairly open place, right? But who knows really? I'm gonna just build it here. So the tax money should be good, right? Not as good as it could be, and people are annoyed already. Let's give them more wages. Money. Because the military is so costly. Guns timber. Proud Mars. Oh no. Temple span. Save me. You can do it here. Quite tough after all. It depends. The money seems very bad, but it's because I need to keep investing. I also have the lobby for the legionary force. It's gonna be fine. It just takes ages for the traders to get there. You know. We need to open this up soon. There's another invasion. Or is it the same one and it's just closing? Because it might be bugged out a bit. It's expensive, but let's do some Lararii. It's gonna give me a little bit of a buffer. I need to spend money for another fort very soon. There's the attack over there. No, what are these guys? Iberians, right? Egyptian? As the Asterix brought Egyptians back. Don't question it. Don't question it. I'm gonna go into that. No, 21 favor, I cannot. I'll have to gift him anyways. I couldn't resist. You know that Egyptians are kind of shit, right? It's like Pergamum troops, sort of. Just, instead of regular archers, they have the cavalry archers, which is, or camelry, which is even worse. Send them back. It's January. Need to get out of that. And then with this money I'm just gonna have to build a fort. Now, next. What's next? Timber, I think. 750 denarii. Open up timber trade. Also develop this area for meat. I'll do that right now, actually. Yeah, so there are invasions, but they aren't too hard to defeat. One full juggling fort can defeat the first invasion. I thought that seemed fair. Yeah. It's not gonna kill you if you invested into military at least a little bit. With the warnings you should. But it's not gonna crush your face by an immediate huge invasion. Some maps do that. It's not very good though. Usually despised quite heavily when that happens. Meat. Need to start getting some timber. No, Caesar, I know. Oh, this is the price for progress. I need to do it. How much can we sell? Yeah, a lot. Hey Maris, welcome. I try to give you some nice things at least. Yeah, there aren't that many of them, but I'm gonna take everything I can get, I guess. Okay. Still cannot really afford the new trade route, so I'll have to wait. Give him the timber. And next year we are gonna open up the new trade route, I think. Okay, he's grateful. It was a lot of favor actually. More than I expected. Ignoring the blockler nature of the housing, I like to look at the city. We just built our first area, but you build in blocks. Do you want me to build line blocks, or what do you want? It's not straight because of all the rocks. It's all I can do for you. If you ask for anything else, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Massilia, right? Yeah. Fur. It's just shocks. Local uprising. How do you even get there? Okay. It's cut off, yes it is. Clear that, even though it's gonna be dead again. Oh yeah, it's me again. Sorry, I had to cut like 5 trees. Are you gonna invade me or not? Because of nah. Oh, the freaks. The freaks have found a way. No, it's the supply post that's gonna get hit the most. What is it doing anywhere? Screeching Swedish. Yeah. The very first thing that crumbles is the barracks. It's fine, right? Just my exports just died. It's fine. I know. Freaking. What even was this? Get another. Well, I'm gonna have to go into that. I hope Caesar's gonna love it. All my exports. Farms, right? Warehouse, yeah, right. I think that's how it was before it happened. It's just gonna take time now, and emigration is happening, so it's not good. Favor is just a number. Just collectors. Oh, it's just... This is crashing the economy. If we get invaded by Caesar, I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. At this point. Just this path, I didn't notice the path, so they just, of course they went for it. Instead of going here. Well, too bad. Could have stopped it, but no. It's gonna put me back at like a year's worth of time behind the schedule. Well, this is sort of fine. People still hate my guts, right? Yeah. Just give them even more wages. I'm charging 8%. Will you shut the fuck up? People are annoyed with you. I'm charging 8% rent. Just fuck off. It's the lowest rent ever. And they're getting paid 6 more than Rome, but no! Screech! Screech! Hey! Make the path a little more clear. Yeah, it's kinda... you can notice the natives. It's just, I didn't actually notice it. It's fine as it is. It's just my mistake. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Should have just do one thing that would solve it is one palisade wall. Money. I just need to wait. Cannot do anything else. Or the bridge could be deleted. Yeah, you could also do that. But I don't want them to come through here. I want them to come here instead. Okay. We have 3,000. Okay, it might be time to actually think about another trade route. 50 clay. Mediolanum. They would buy furniture, clay, timber. 5,000 though. Yeah, it would be worth it. But I don't want to build clay on the farming areas, if I can help it. It's gonna make my life hell. I can do it here. Just use this for trading instead. But this would be kind of a good location to squeeze in another small insulate block, I guess. Yeah, the cats. I think they complained that they want outside, but we took them outside yesterday and they didn't like the snow. Their paws touched the snow and it was instant shriek. Or shriek. They were there for a bit, but then they just start shaking and they want to go home. So they want to do that again, but yeah, they are not having a good time with their soft squishy paws who never knew coldness. It's their first winter, so yeah. There's food here. Part of me thinks I should squeeze in a block here, but it's gonna be so hideous. I already know it. They'll like it today. Yeah. No. It is fairly common, but the last like 10 years the winters were very mild. Compared to what they were before. Okay, let's make... They buy more pottery, that's good for us. Let's make some furniture. And then here we will accept 8 of it. Have I blocked in my city? No, right? No. It's fine. fine. First invasions showed invasion points, by the way. I didn't add that to the description since the Egyptians attacked suddenly. Well, if I do that, I add it like on Ottawa map. I actually do show it off. So first 3 invasions show the invasion points. The first one was here. Natives came from here. And then who knows what the third one is then. You'll see. If we know what's safe, then we can work with this. Actually, I squeeze something in here. It's a bridge location. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. Well, I need to sink in labor into something. I think just preparing the raw materials actually is gonna be good. He wants weapons. Oh yeah, we need to do that. Because I have the pre-placed legionary forts and I will need to make some use of them. It's gonna accept clay. No, the postman delivered their favorite food. I have them on serving and they want more. Okay, so they want food. I feel kind today. The last place the native had by the border. Well, it's probably here. As I mentioned, it's not kindness. I mentioned it. It's the same as Tarsum. You just place natives on the invasion points so that you cannot camp it with tires. Makes sense. But yeah, thanks for letting me know in advance, but it would reveal it. The most crucial information is that there are only this many invasion points. That the first 3 attacks show all the invasion points. That's like insanely crucial information. What is this? Oh, weapons. I need to make weapons, which means I need to import iron and turn it into weapons. Where do we do that? I guess you can shift the barracks later over here. So this bridge, right? So I have to make a warehouse. It's gonna accept iron. Weapons workshops. Accept weapons. It's one way to make you use legionaries, yeah. Somebody else needs to do well. And not only their quest, but it's pre-placed forts. And you pay levy for them, so might as well use them. Since I cannot demolish them, Caesar will shriek if I demolish the forts. It would be cool if you could code it. Like, if you remove that instant minus 100 favor. Just... It's a mistake. If we want to have something here, I cannot because it's too tight. I don't have plaza, so I think we will do a line block just to have something. But water. I mean, I'm sure we don't need this area really. Let's get another German fort. The branded linehouse. Okay, import iron. Cannot sell the weapons. It's fine. I think just small insulate blocks would probably be good. You don't need like big efficiency or anything with this. So if you take 3 tiles from the side, just make a line block like this. This would work. As I said, it's not gonna be pretty, but it will work. It's gonna be enough. Need some temples. Might as well make a couple there, and then the rest of them go into the dump. You'll need a bathhouse fairly soon. Otherwise people will absolutely die. School. Theater. Actually, I want an amphitheater there, I think. Actually, no, the other way around. Amphitheater. Look that. Start farming around here. Where's the access point for the traders? Oh yeah, they are coming through there, okay. It's fine. It's going to get meat, no trade. I'm gonna have to shift my weapons. Get pottery. It's not gonna trade it. Okay. Yeah, it's Asterix and Obelix. Increased rating of Emporii. Looks like we could sell more pottery per year, even. Now the economy is probably gonna become a little bit broken with all the things we did. So we diversified our economy. Shut this one off for a moment. Okay, the idea of this village couldn't resist making a map for it. Yeah, it's a good idea for anyone who is familiar with Asterix and Obelix, the child comics. It's actually pretty good for making a Caesar map, I think. Okay, gardens. That's 2,000 things. I have that kind of money, but do we want to give him that kind of money? You can still traverse the gardens, right? No. We can make a bridge here to shorten the route. It's actually useful. Fun, of course, it's kind of obvious if you know what you are looking for. I just sometimes don't really spend as much time looking as I should. Okay, it's a lot of Egyptians. Didn't think you would notice that bridge. It's actually pretty apparent when you take a look at water. If you know what you're looking for, the 2x2 water, if it's intermingled with 1x1 stream, is actually pretty noticeable, even if there are no walls. Like the, I don't know, quays height or whatever it is. Furniture. Give him the money. It's time for another fort. Okay, right, enemies. You should add to the description that this is like the first 3 attacks show the invasion points. Fairbuy, I think that's a very important piece of information. Can't stress that enough. Okay. Oh, that's the final part. Yeah. Somehow come up with something that's gonna sound reasonable, or you can do a hints section, you know. Let's get our barracks here. Gonna remove the old one. Now here the food is not looking so great, I don't think. We'll tax these buggers. So it's a lot of extra people. What is it gonna allow us to do? Let's take a look at housing advisory. Yeah, still can fit 1,000. I don't think it's enough for patricians. We don't even have... yeah, just that wouldn't work. But what would work is just opening up another trade route and using that labor at least to do that. So, you know, selling clay and furniture and timber and clay. We can make clay here, even more of it, and then timber. It would suit the hint section since he doesn't really know Egyptians are coming. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's Egyptians, it's just the enemies will, you know, come from certain directions. But if it's a military map, it should be pretty apparent there are enemies. So regardless if it's Egyptians or not. But yeah, I would add it as a hint section rather than him saying it. That's why I do have hint sections under my maps usually, because it just doesn't fit the spiel at all. Where do we make timber? A bunch of these places are farming space. I don't like building on that, and I just killed a bunch of trees. Right. Maybe you just keep something like... oh no, there's this thing, right, as a rock. So let's do that. Cut that like that. See if we can make a bunch of timber here. Furniture, 16. Workshops for furniture. They can actually be fit in here. It's not a big deal. But we'll make a shortcut for them to deliver. We'll be selling furniture. Oh no, we need to open up a route for it. Good. Okay, it's a bunch of jobs at least. I know, it's fine. Okay, February. Have these furniture workshops ever deposited anything? This warehouse is just constantly full, isn't it? Yeah, we need 24. Let's make it happen. Strain of clay. That's kind of good because we can make shit tons of clay. Caravanserai would actually help us a lot. Just need more food. And marble. Oh no, marble is sea trade route. That's like 7,000 to open it up. That's the most crushing part. Even the marble is probably gonna be pretty expensive, but the opening costs are not nice for me. They do make sense, but I just need a caravanserai. I swear I don't want to build huge monuments that would break the map. I just need a caravanserai Caesar. So I can actually have my donkeys eat some pigs and rest. Nope. Cannot have nice things. Another granary. It's probably the best option. It's gonna be so hideous. I can already see it in my mind. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna have to do 2 engineers. Just Just make sure that doesn't
I've heard there are jobs here.
crumble.
I want to be a lion tamer.
Thanks for the follow. Let's get some roadblocks. Yeah, that's fine. This isn't like that. Decrease the cost, but maximizing all other trade routes will get you that amount of money fairly easily. Yeah. It's not gonna be a big deal, it's just... The caravanserai would help a lot with the money, but it's kind of the late game thing I need to unlock for marble that would allow me to get that money. So that's why it's kinda split. Both of these things I want, but can't easily get. It's fine. I know he's not happy, and the natives wouldn't be happy either if we build there. What we can do is do this. It's gonna be fairly safe. Okay, we are getting richer. Good. Send him the furniture. My plan works. You can sell many cheap things. Caravanserai, maybe Mercury Grand Temple is useful here. Yeah, that's why I want that. But it's a thing that would help you a lot earlier. But maybe you don't want that. Who knows? Because it's a huge investment for that marble cost for 7,000. But I will need to do it. It's gonna allow us to get a lot of things. Also, coastal trade could be a thing. Okay, I think it's time to take one of our javelin forts. Try to kill these wolves. Can we not go there? Okay. Some marble from another place, I guess. You could. I mean, the one for the 5,000 would be good enough, but then it makes it easier to get the marble anywhere you want. Maybe you don't want that. I'd actually prefer to have an option to start with a pre-placed marble quarry, just one, and then you can use an earthquake like 10 years into the map or even sooner and crush it. A small one. You can get, if you are smart, you can stockpile a little bit of marble, but it's not gonna build you many monuments. Maybe a couple of oracles and a caravanserai or something. But it's like you cannot have it on a single every single map you make, so it's like a one-off thing. Otherwise, people will totally expect it, and I'm not sure if that's good. But you know, it's things you can do. Small amounts, yeah, like 2 per year or something. With the custom empires, you should be able to do that. Okay, we need to open up the new trade route. It's 5,000. I really don't want to do it, but I have to. Okay, it's here. Let's use our legionaries. That's all of them. Oh, some devolutions. I guess our food is not good enough. Wrath of Mars. That's not good. I have to make some temples. I neglected the gods again. Just always neglecting the gods. Today is not my day. Hey, foreign dancer, welcome. It's a big one. But I think we'll be okay, most likely. They've seen one. Good one. The cats also got new toys. They will rejoice. Did I not build a temple to someone? No. Just Venus is still a little bit edgy. It's alright. Okay, 5,000 is August though. Let's open it up. See if we can make it work. So we are exporting all of this, right? Should be, yeah. Okay. Caravanserai is gonna be super useful, so coastal trade is gonna be a thing. We need to take care of these wolves as well. Let's cut into this forest. Those camels? Yes, they are. Massilia sells us more vines. Is that something you want? Oh, it opens up a new thing that wasn't there before, I guess. It's cool. Right? Or is Emporia right? Yeah. Okay. You want to make wine, but not yet. Not quite yet. Can you please shoot the wolves in the face? Please. Oh no. That corner, immediately spot it and go for it. That's not good. Okay. So that's coast cleared. You still have this. Okay, we have a bunch of money. Should get even better soon. Food situation is not good though. This place just cannot get enough meat. Is this set up? Yes. I almost built on natives there, but that's why I keep my native overlay handy, because if I play on maps that are mine or clearly Fairbuy's, I need to be mindful of the random natives I cannot deal with. Otherwise, I will suffer immensely. It's gonna be fine, right? Just have them deposited here. I think it's fine. No, let's make another one. Just to make sure. Only the natives wanted to learn Latin, yeah. They won't, but... You know, sneaky cheeky little Romans. Just encroaching on the village with freaking French workshops. Of all things. As long as you don't build on the Tantrum squares, you are fine. Okay, money is piling on. I'll have to think about the dock location. Here, here, here. Flotsam. Right. What can we sell to Syracuse? This is exactly what I wanted to see. Well, I'm hoping I didn't disappoint you so far. They buy a lot of timber, furniture, and pottery. That's a whole bunch of stuff. If I need more money, we could do that. But I'm not swimming in extra labor currently. This is gonna evolve, it's gonna help a bit. I guess you can start with something fairly simple. So I want a dock. I want a warehouse. It's gonna be touching the middle tile. This warehouse is going to... Oh, I need to open up the trade route first. It hurts, but let's do it. 7,000 schmeckles spent. This is going to accept marble. Pottery, furniture, and timber. All the things. This is not gonna deliver to warehouses though. And then we will want our clay over here. Do we accept water in here? Yes, we do. Timber yards. Could make it into a line block, or block a line thing. This guy's gotta cover everything. Okay, let's trust him then. Survive the rough parts. The start is a little too hard for most people. Yeah, the trade just keeps getting better, which makes sense as you get more expenses, but it forces very slow expansion at the start for my taste. But it's just because I cannot trade with natives, otherwise it would be absolutely broken. So I think it's fine. Maybe add a little more starting money. I think like 700 extra denarii wouldn't hurt that much, just to avoid that initial debt. And if people want to cheese Caesar off and risk it, they might do it on their own terms rather than being forced to. But it's up to you, it's your map, so if you feel like that's not what you want, that's also fine. Let's have this. I want it to be challenge for everyone, but it should still be fair, yeah. I mean, the early economy is definitely much tougher than the late economy, so it would make it more even, I guess. If you just add a little bit more starting money, it's not gonna affect the trade quotas or anything. But yeah, you just need to kind of survive and let the map take its course. You can't really rush it much. So we will want to build a caravanserai. We also want even more clay. Right, yeah. Can have that here. So we'll be having some warehouses. Just connect this up. That will block it off. Labor is actually pretty bad. So this is gonna get some marble in here. It's gonna get clay. It's not gonna trade it though. Right, block time. This is an okay spot to have something. I also need to like try to figure out where best patrician location is, and I think it might very well be actually here, because this is fairly open. So instead our block needs to go somewhere else. I don't really want to make another line one. Also, these guys are just not getting food, are they? The market should be covering it, it's just the lack of food in here. Get another granary to fix it. Planning luxury palaces. I'm gonna take a look. I can buy vines to make into wine. We can buy olives to make into oil. We can buy another type of wine. So yes, and we need to build a coliseum. So that's a thing. I'll add another 1,000 denarii at the start, which will be less for this difficulty. Yeah, it will. Where do we make the next block though? I think here we're gonna just have to get a bunch of food to them, but that's fine. Also, I'm a little bit worried about the pottery production. I think we should maybe increase it down here. If it was possible. Well, can't really do that. Just add a clay pit. But we'll need that block. We'll need it real bad. And real soon. I think having a block here would be fine, yeah. Almost no dense Gallic forests left. Well, what did you expect? Forests will burn in the fires of industry. Might be better served for services actually. This seems fine. It's not optimal, but it will fit a lot of people. Oh god, for IKEA furniture. You can... Yeah, he's been here for the whole time. I think he was saying something at the start, right? So... welcome back from the lurk, I guess. Caravanserai. We will want to build this. Work camp, Architects Guild. And this thing's gonna require a lot of things. Oh, Is he gonna spawn on the bridge? Yes, he is. Okay. That's not good. Let's make this bridge elsewhere. Because we can. Doctor, barber. Temples. I'll be setting up logistics hub over here, I guess. Get various things. I thought this was Morris. Morris came like midway through. It's great to see it finally. The progress speed is pretty good so far from watching. Yeah, just need to get the money and then it's fine. But it's also about figuring stuff out when you have the complexity, the map, which is good, because otherwise it's just, yeah, I get the money and then I'm gonna build a brain-dead block. It's just gonna be super efficient, but it's gonna rise quickly and minimal effort. That would be what usually happens. Dangerous building death close to the natives. Most there for defense. They'll get angry to destroy the wall first before attacking you. No, it's fine. I'm sure it's total war AI. I mean, the natives will just sit here forever and let me just pelt them with garbage. I decided to lurk for a while. People are confusing me with others. Some people, Mars. Some people. Good for. Oh, yeah, totally similar, right? It's fine. We all make mistakes. Don't stone Fairbuy to death. Just calm down. He made nice things for us to play. Therefore, he deserves to live for a while longer. Till we chain him to a desk, and he will create more to fuel our addiction. And then and only then we'll decide on his fate. Did Roman politicians ever resign from their jobs? They did. Some of them did, but usually it's going to the Senate. You are no longer a consul, but you are still in the Senate. It's lifetime membership. At least that's what Republican times were. I'm gonna have to do some... I'm gonna have to scam the people with the water. It's not good. This is the closest I can get it without triggering the natives. And then I'll have to figure out how to actually have a reservoir. This is not good. I can't have it... No, I cannot have it through there. I can do something, which I usually don't do, but in this case it will actually make sense. Just bring it here. This sucks. Okay. It will work. Didn't think so. There was a dude who was also a dictator and resigned, I guess. Cincinnatus. Well, not sure who that is, but even Marius resigned. And even, like, segregated himself from the Senate and didn't even attend politics at all after, and he was a dictator. It depends on the kind of person you're talking about. But usually you would hold an office, like Pompey held an office and a province, and then he came back to the Senate, and then he got assigned provinces because of his senior status. But he was still a senator and a high-ranking one. It's just even being a person who was a consul at some point in their life would hold a very high standing within the Senate, and they would get the most important jobs usually. Which is not something you might want, because some of the really important and big jobs are actually quite difficult. So unless you are good at life, it's gonna be difficult to achieve those things. Bathhouse. We will need... Oh, these markets, they need to not get any furniture. And I suppose we will have to make a road and then just go ham on the pottery. Should have enough labor. Ex-consuls were generally held in high regard. The general is there because Bibulus was a thing. Yeah. Bibulus was totally a thing. Not gonna get into that, but it's hilarious. There are exceptions, of course, like Bibulus. No.
This city is so boring. I want to see more shows.
We'll build a coliseum, but not yet. Is there a 3x3 space in the Gallic village to possibly squeeze in a villa where it can feel Roman life is? Logistical problem? Yeah, it is in the way. Like it is slap dang in the middle of the map, so we need to kind of build around it. What it does, though, is it also makes the city feel disconnected from each other's parts. So some people don't like that, really. But it's just an option. Personally, I don't mind it. Like, I don't care for looks. I care for function, and this works. All of this just works. Therefore, it's fine. Natives will not care about gardens, contrary to what some people will believe. So, that's fine. What's not fine is the distinct lack of pottery and food in this block. But let's build a thing. And more things over here. Actors colony. Let's get a road. I want to use this for more things later on. Let's add an engineer. And oil. Oh yeah, we'll need to make oil. And food. I'll have to figure out how to get another granary over here. Actually, we could just make timber over here instead. And that would be fine. Just use this area for a granary. So that's more useful. This thing needs to go. Just build it there. It's gonna get meat as well. Can make a slight shortcut in the village, by the way. The southern water can be bridged. Yeah, probably right. I wouldn't suppose... Like this? Yeah. But then I have to sap my clay pits. But it's alright. We can have a clay pit in here instead. And then this one can go away and we can make a highway over here. Because now we have money. Oh no, look at that. I don't know if the natives care about highways, but I'm not gonna be the one to test that. Just get them here and there. We don't need a continuous huge highway absolutely everywhere. Now through bringing Latin civilization to the provincial town. Need huge highway, place 100 highways. Yeah, just, you know, the trade route itself, and not a continuous one. I mentioned not a continuous one, like, I'm not gonna make a single road. It's gonna be interconnected, because they would use it for destination walkers. Instead, just have it here and there, separated little tiles. That's fine. Let's get a farm. Caravanserai done.
Everything seems to be.
Quota things, because we can sell so many things, we just need the extra capacity. Now, patricians are gonna be a thing, right? First we should make oil, actually. I think it's, yeah, Massilia, just make a warehouse somewhere over here. But preferably in a place where you can actually have some space. Let's make this thing happen. It's gonna accept 16 oil and 16 olives. That's fine. And then import olives. Fairbuy unlocked ancient or medieval era historical fact. Shoot, need to ask for something or get off something random, I guess. What tribe lived around today's Czechia in these times? Several tribes, but mostly it was Celts and Germans actually. It was contested area, so they were living here not exactly in peace, but there were Celtic tribes and there were Germanic tribes. Marcomanni for one. There was one Germanic tribe that lived here. You had also some Boii, and a whole bunch of other tribes, mostly Celts and Germans. No one really else, but it kind of evolves as well as the time goes. But in general, these were the tribes that lived here. Making maps as well. Hey, Vic, welcome. Yeah, I'm testing. Oh, I guess it's tested already. Fairbuy made sure it's actually serviceable. Right. Patricians. I'm gonna have to build some hideous patricians, because regular kind of block wouldn't fit because of this, I don't think. And we don't have plazas, so that's another thing. Maybe we try something in here. That wasn't there. I guess something like this would work. The problem is we are gonna need quite a few. Been a while since an invasion happened. Have to look this up, yeah. We haven't had any military in a while. Not sure what that's all about. What about the food? Local uprising, there we go. It just feels like it's not happening because I'm having a lot of money, so I'm constantly building things, so I'm building well paused, you know? So you need to also take that into account. If I didn't have money, we would be flying through the time scale a lot. Like this, we are actually not advancing the time all that much. That's why it took so long. Yeah, it did. That's why. Not building quickly, so I cannot. Okay, go back. I don't want to get absolutely destroyed by the natives, and it's a lot of natives. We don't need to die for this place. Legionaries can though, they cannot retreat anyway. Natives? No. Freaks. I hate the natives. No. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's just... yeah, this unit got a little bit shredded on this one. But also a lot of natives. And it looked really bad for us there. Too much of a potion? No, it's the very hard difficulty. It makes the attacks larger. As you know, I'm sure. Talked about this at length. It's okay. It's what you want. The worst thing that would be is just if the attacks were utterly inconsequential. We don't have plaza, but I'm tempted to have a reservoir here because it's actually gonna be super useful for not having to bring a whole bunch of aqueduct around. We might need Grand Temple to Venus. I think we should start building the Colosseum though. Can be there, and we'll just connect the road to it. Just make it happen. Towering up could work. I place tactical water around them. Yeah, you could make towers. A bunch of them. But the natives are very quick, they will rush over this bridge quite quickly, and I don't want towers. It's gonna cost me a lot of population as well. But yeah, it's an option, we could do it. Now I'm wondering if you should evolve these guys with furniture. I think it's not a big deal since we do have a plentiful amount of it, as it seems. Desirability is gonna be an issue, but we will get Grand Temple to Venus, so that's gonna help. Let's make a warehouse here. It's gonna be the most hideous warehouse in the history. Would this help if I just book this up? Yeah, now it's fine. No, this is not fine, but it's still gonna get the destination walker, so it's alright. Get 16, don't trade it. Also don't trade this. Okay, start getting the actual houses in here. Let's get an engineer, let's get a doctor, let's get a barber. You'll need logistics. Preferably like right here. It's actually fairly okay spot for it. I need so many different types of food. I'll need to check out what can we import to Isola. A bunch of wheat from Syracuse. We could import fruit from M4AI. And oh yeah, I need to make vines as well. So wheat and fruits. Alright. So wheat by sea, fruits by land. Shift that. You'll have to use this area. Okay, so that's more pottery. We'll need this. Oh, oh, it's a stone. Okay, so instead here. This is gonna accept wheat. But nobody gets it, nobody touches the wheat, or I will chop off your fingers. Hey Ligar, welcome. Lighthouse? We could do it for the capacity. But it's gonna mean connecting everything up. I don't want to do that. It's gonna be fine. What we might want to do is getting these people some furniture. There is some standing in the warehouse. So let's just enable that. And we can make more. Going to need at least a couple of oracles. The Mercury Temple can just bugger off. We'll need to create a connection in here though. That's incredibly hideous. Have you played any Tomb Raider games? No. I've played one ages ago when I was a kid. It's not my kind of gaming. There is a lot of platforming in that game. Why do you ask things like that? It's just, you suggested like 12 games, all of them are just stuff I would never play in my life if I have a choice rather than dying. What's happened to you? Resources spotted by the sea? Maybe. Clay and stuff. Good work. But it would have another warehouse. Let's do it. Clay. Timber, marble. Okay, let's just get that. Don't trade this. Brook Camp. Architects Guild. Lighthouse. It's gonna be fine. But like her and I want would like to play the games we love. Yeah, it's not working out. I know. Sure if you know that. Thicker than Lara Croft? Well, clearly. Clearly, I'm more fat than Angelina Jolie. The body shaming me. Oh yeah, we'll need a granary that's gonna accept fruits. Let's make it this one. We will be importing all these things for our beloved patricians, which are wannabe patricians for now. Okay. Battleforge, but I haven't given up on that. I will absolutely hate it. There is no base building. What is that as an RTS game? No. Just...
The cities go. This one seems okay.
You know, a game I played yesterday called Creeper World 4 is actually much better than Darwinia in all facets. And it's just a much crappier game overall, I'm sure, about how much money went into developing it and whatever. It's just much better though, because you can actually build shit, you know? In an RTS, I know, wow, shocking, but it makes it good. Believe me. Let's get some meat. Let's get an engineer's post. Things. You'll need goods. And also, I'm not making vine yet. So you'll have to do that somewhere where there are no natives. I think here is fine. You have the oil here. Just make that. Workshop vine. Bunch of these. Just gonna accept vines and vine. Import vines. Everything should work. Not building is not necessary for RTS games, trust me, no. We know how it was for all the games that tried. Oh yeah, it's so brave and different. No, it sucks ass. It's just bad. Look at them. Look at all the games. Look at them. They all are not played anymore because they suck. The most recent one, Starship Troopers, Terran Command, Dumpster Fire, Giant Explosion. Company of Heroes without base building, 2 and 3. No. Dawn of War doesn't have base building, just absolute trash pile. What more evidence do you want than this? It just does not work. food is a problem here. Let's hope we can stabilize it before it becomes a real issue. Let's get some markets. We'll need the warehouses over here. I'll probably need 4. When I played, I squeezed a lot of population in the south by the air palaces, maybe 10k pop. Goes a bit too much when you play for the first time. For the first time, like I can't really tell how it would feel for other people, but for myself, I don't care about it much. 10,000 is usually way more than you need, but it's fine for a goal on a map, just so that you are able to actually achieve it. Like it requires some skill to get done right. But overall, I don't know, maybe for a first map you could lower it a bit, but I don't feel so strongly about it. He also said something about it. How much base building do you do in Rome Total War 2? Well, because that's just completely different. You know, Rome Total War has basically two mechanics at play. You have turn-based campaign building, and then you have real-time battles. And that kind of works. It's not perfect by any stretch, but it only works because of the campaign map. You know, that's why I hate custom battles, because there is no reason to preserve your units or anything like that. And your economy determines your army in the campaign. So that's why it works. But if it didn't have that, it wouldn't work. Thinking that maybe 8k population would feel more realistic. I mean, you can fit even more than 10k on this one, I think. It's just about how. Really. But yeah, just RTS games without base building, all of them are dumpster fires. All of them. Every single one of them. And it's fine. If you like it, it's fine. But most of the people ever don't. And for a very good reason. I'm one of those people. I don't like when there is an RTS game and you don't build shit, because it's horrible. It's wheat. Let's get fruits. Everyone aren't great at squeezing population everywhere. Yeah, they are. Also, this place feels very dangerous to build on, because the natives can make it all the way here before I can intercept. I love your rats! At least someone does. I don't want to come off as hostile, it's just I'm very passionate about things I like and I dislike. And I'm not afraid to let it be known. Especially if I believe it's a righteous reason. It makes me furious. But, you know, sometimes you should calm down. I know. Food is just a massive problem here. I'll have to just get another getting granary. It's the supply post. It's eating everything, I guess. Warehouse was looted. It's the tents. They hate it. Don't worry. Tease you a bit. I guess. Like that. After I heard what you did to your friend with the licorice, I'm not surprised anymore. Okay. I would like a huge freaking statue in here. And maybe a bathhouse. It's a wish. Can I have it? It's just not good. But fine. Evil Fairbuy. Sounds weird. Sure, it's not true. Slander. So why is this taking ages precisely? Marble. Alright. Yes, we need more. It's gonna happen. We are building the lighthouse as well, that's why. Are we lacking lumber? Guess we can add another one. Now food should be good, right? Yes, look at all this food. Just evolve and stay evolved. These guys are done. Entertainment, not enough. We will want a tavern. Oh no. Oh yeah, I do have it. I was... for a moment there I was thinking Fairbuy took my tavern away. But no. In fact, he did not. Just blind. Because you never notice these things until you need it. And then just, oh yeah, it's just stupid, it doesn't work. Should have noticed it. It's fine. Only plazas and mission posts? Yeah. I know. It's not that evil. I was immediately thinking like, yes, I can abuse the natives. Just straight the shit out of them. But no. You cannot do that. It's forbidden. Can't do many towers. Can do at least one back here, I guess. Exactly as the Romans taught in the series. Sure. The legionaries are getting as much shreked as in the series as well, because they are just horrible. Why cannot you move? Oh, they are blocked in? Oh no. Okay, barracks needs to go. This is not good. Move them. Barracks. Just gonna have to build somewhere else. I don't have very good spaces for it, so I'm just gonna have to build it here. Frickin' Egyptians. Okay, done. The Grand Insula is still lacking some services, I guess. Hospital, yeah, you'll need a hospital. Completely forgot. I guess desirability is also a big problem for them. Even hints about not picking enemies that wouldn't attack IRL. Yeah, it does. It does hint about that. But for specific reasons, like this one, where you make an Asterix map, it actually makes sense. So hey, reasons. Done. No, Egypt didn't go. Yeah. But for a good reason. I do believe it's a good reason. Could decorate that hill a bit by the reservoir. This? I guess. It's like 2 squares or something. Probably wouldn't reach the bad people. No. But it's something, I guess. It is. It is. They're falling apart immediately. They hate the desirability. Once they evolve, they just nope. This is hideous. I don't want to live here. Well, too bad. There's nothing I can do for you. Until we get Grand Temple to someone series. Or do I have pawns placed? No. We don't have any pawns. We won't be having any pawns. This is a custom map, and it's not a sandboxy one, so I'm gonna just go efficiency if I can. Even these blocks, I built them as efficient as I could. No nice things. It's almost done. We need to hold games as well for the map to be completed. So it's something to look forward to, I guess. We'll be doing Grand Temple to Venus, otherwise these patricians are just never gonna be true patricians. Where do we build the temple? I would like it to be here, even though it's not very safe. And then have the things back. Yeah. And I guess this could be used for a couple of oracles. I think they have everything they want. Just about desirability. So many pig farms. Yeah. Quite a few, right? It's not enough though. We need more. Okay, this is done. Let's let them build. Let them build a thing. Games begin. Will be quote-unquote importing wine. $16 oil, he can have that. Desirability. Venus Temple is gonna solve everything. I'm sure of it. Games go with make requests even more important to fulfill. Their price increase as the city grows too, so it adds more complexity. Yeah, we could hold them though, I think. Not enough funds? I sent just one gift ever, but I still don't have enough. That sucks, I'm gonna have to pay myself my proper salary. Hope that Caesar request stinks. It's very mean. I gave you various shiny objects. Just evolve. Become better at life. Okay, can cut this connection now. It's really, truly, it is. Alright. Yeah, this area is not exactly safe, is it? Because we had an attack from here. Can cheese them. With calculations with the seller. Yeah, clearly. So the games are a goal I need to aim towards. I did only send one gift. So, just gonna have to pile it in. It's gonna take a little while, but that's fine. I'd like Neptune Grand Temple for the population capacity. Let's see what the Venus Temple does. I mean, we could build 2 temples at once now, so we have this. Neptune would be pretty good. It's getting built. I'll stop accepting timber in here, I think. Just increase the amount of marble. Yeah, we don't need to sell timber anymore to the overseas things. Supply workshops, I don't care. Now we are officially at the monument building phase. Also, we got some free favor for fulfilling a milestone. It's here. Not a huge fan of the bad people coming from here. Some of the legionaries are in just a horrible position. Hey, welcome. I need to get better at this game. Brave of you to trust Palisades. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we can do this. And then even the... just hold here. Because they were blocked in. I didn't notice that. Having a hard time with placement of markets and granaries. Oh, it's not a big deal. I explained it at length in one of my videos on YouTube actually. It's how to design a proper block. If you watch that, it's like 10 minutes. Just watch that and that should tell you something about how to get better at life. It's not a shame, like everyone kinda needs to figure it out. You can add some personal variation. You have an ad. Okay, just gonna wait for your ad to be over. Alright, so I'm gonna post you this link. Hey Baron, welcome. 9x9 is a heresy. Just click on that link and watch the video. I'm not gonna go into it now. I'm playing a map, but if you go into this link and watch the video I made specifically for the reasons you ask, you will actually be able to design your blocks efficiently. but same rule applies. I already told you once, because I remember you from earlier. What you need to do is your markets are supposed to be very close to the granaries. So if you have a granary or a logistics area with all the warehouses, your market is preferably gonna be as close to that as possible in the actual block. So like this. Okay, this is not good. Let's just reposition. Where are the reinforcements? They are here. Furniture, send it. Some chuddineers would do wonders. We have two because we have to have them, and they are just as useless as ever. You see, the fight is over, but they are still arriving. Or like the archers are left, but no. Just no. I love how that's the first thing you say to me when you come here. Apart from hello, of course. It's just instant trigger. You know what sparks the wires, so let's just do it repeatedly until he goes insane. Let's just kill him. The tradition. Clearly, at this point, not one I'm proud of and one I'd like my people to abandon, but what can you do? I love it, absolutely love it. Things, just progress. Build me the temple, Worthy of Mordor. Nine by 9 Muslim stream is off, no. But they are comparable in my mind. I know Baron wouldn't agree with that, but they absolutely are. Yes, this. Help? Yes. Good. Entertainment. Do we not have all the entertainment things? We do have a tavern, we do have an arena, we have an amphitheater, we have this. Oh, I might not have all the things? No, we do. Well, what's the deal then? You should be functioning, right? They want more entertainment. I'm not gonna give them more entertainment though. I don't think I can. Sexy path making. Was kind enough to let you use them as you want. You could leave them empty and grant temple to Mars and pay the levy constantly on empty forts. No, thank you. Even though they are horrific, I will use them if I have to, and I have to. Need more humans. Yeah, it's like another block worth. The Neptune Temple is not gonna solve it by itself. I'm just gonna make something here. It's pretty simple area. And they can get access to all the goodies from the patricians. I gotta do an Augustus stream. I haven't done it forever. Yeah, you should. Should be playing Augustus. As everyone should. Embrace modernity, Baron. Embrace it. No, you want it. You might not want it, but it's the future. Yeah, just make a line block. it's gonna work. We don't need insane amount of people in here. Still prefer Julius. I like the simplicity of it. Yeah. And there are valid reasons for it. It's just I couldn't go back personally, but I kind of admire that you are still able to play it without Augustus. You could try this map out if you'd like, or balance to it a little more. Yeah, you can give it to Baron. He's gonna love it. No, ironically, I think it's gonna be fine. It's a little bit on the rough side for the terrain, but nothing too crazy. So I think you would be able to have some fun with it. Probably gonna take a longer time than me though, I think, because you tend to build a little slower. Let's do that. You'd also have the Wolf Mountains in the west for more people. I do, but I don't want them. It's not safe. This is kinda safe, but this isn't. I don't want to fiddle around with that, you know, if I can help it. Somewhere, yeah, we are not getting replacements for our legionaries because I had to build a barracks somewhere else. That's not good. I'll have to figure something out. Which last time I said I'm gonna figure it out, I just blocked them in and they weren't able to participate in any combat. Maybe here is okay? Oh no! Natives! Natives. No. Freaking natives. I'm just everywhere. Let's just deploy units. It's gonna be fine. Charioneers, gonna have to help out. 9x9 is bad? Yeah, it's not efficient. You are prioritizing efficiency of a freaking fountain that takes like 6 workers over your services, which services take more workers, more space. It's just 9x9 is horrifically inefficient with the dead space in the middle as well, so you shouldn't build it, ever. It's a very bad design. A lot of people, it's like a pitfall, really. Once you get into it, you think it's good, but it really isn't. Where do I do my barracks? I guess I'm gonna have to do it here, somewhere, and then get a warehouse for weapons. Just get their own weapons. The lengths I go to make these inefficient legionaries work is just beyond me. I don't know why I do this, but I do. Okay. We have a bit of defense, yeah. It's okay. We survived it. It was a very small tantrum. But it could have been much worse. Okay, right. There is contaminated water, so we need to be careful about these tents. Markets would have been better here. Let's reposition the school. I think one market might be enough for these people. It doesn't really need that much stuff. We don't want to give them oil though. Bathhouse. They won't need anything else, right? No, they'll need a theater. That's fine. First water, I guess. How do you rotate buildings? Well, you specify a hotkey for it. Just I have it on R because it's the most useful one for me. But you could have it for Q. If you go into options and settings, you can hotkeys, options and hotkeys. you can go and specify your hotkeys, like city hotkeys. Increase speed, and decrease speed is also useful, so you don't have to flick this. Pausing. There should be rotate buildings. Cycle through legions, rotate map. Next building rotation R. Yeah, no problem. Always glad to help. I hope that you have a wonderful time at Caesar. More people need to get into it. And get into it proper. Build some wonderful things. Not 9x9. Okay, all good. Oh, temples. I need a temple for these people. I'm just gonna give them one out of the dump. It's BHB-ness, so we can have the buff for various things. It's gonna make everything different. Plaza. Soleil. Not there. Okay. So, Neptune Ground Temple is gonna help. Hey Titus, welcome. Great game, yes it is. Embrace the dead. No, the dead is fine, it's not gonna happen. Ever again. The start was a little bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. But at this point we have a lot more money than we really need, realistically speaking. I don't like the sound of that. Let's build some mausoleums. We'll need to place, instead of solving the healthcare issues, we'll need to have places to put dead people in. That sounds like a solution. Because we absolutely cannot afford to do anything about the medical situation in the city. There is no way for me to do hospitals for my blocks. There's no way in hell. It's because of the contaminated water. 10 years? Did it take 10 years? Not sure. It was just usual, fueling the expansion with that. And sometimes it takes longer because the map is choked on something. But in this way, it's just... there's a lot of trade, you just need to expand to it, and you cannot because of the initial money. And when you will play the map Baron, you will actually have more starting money, because mandatory debt is always a terrible idea. I mean, be it an option for people, but if it's necessary, it's too bad. Pretty bad. Have that. Should push us over the limit, hopefully. Right. Need peace as well, but it's gonna happen soon. What's the pop? We are almost there, just barely not enough. We need like 300 more people. Part of me wants to solve it with oil. But I think it's a really bad idea. Okay, we need to stabilize these guys though, they need furniture. No, go away. Let's get some furniture. Don't trade it. Give him the money. I need another place. I'm just gonna do small castles here, I guess. Their food. Sort of. Another temple. I have some Mercury temple stashed somewhere, but let's just use the Venus temple. It gives the wonderful buff, so might as well. Keep that entrance. We don't need all of this to be accessible. Water these. Small casas. Let's take a look at housing advisor. It's more than necessary. It just takes a while to move people into these patricians. 10 spam time? No. We'll do this instead. It's hardly much better, but I still like it more than just pure 10 spam. You know how I feel about that. Never should you do that. And never should you forget about your things, which I've done. Okay. Let's build a new school, let's build a new theater. And need a barber, otherwise they will absolutely die. Is he? Yeah, he frequents this place, that's good. Roman games at the Colosseum, yes, we need to do that, if I had my stuff. Not enough personal funds, Fairbuy, not enough. Not enough personal funds. I sent one gift ever for 200. I wouldn't have enough if I didn't even send a single thing. I'm gonna have to embezzle money from the city and he's gonna hate it. What's June? July? $2,300. Okay, he's gonna get pissed. Games will give you a favor, but you need to embezzle money for them. It's the worst. He's gonna hate me after that happens. It's here again. Natives. Natives bad. Natives very bad. This might be a huge one, I don't like it. It's gonna kick me in the face. Should have done, you know what, you know what I mean, right? What should we have done? Grand Temple to Mars, maybe, just to make sure, because at this point dying would be real bad. It would suck horribly. Let's try to get some of this. It's hardly gonna be enough. They might use this side, so let's just do that. Should be good. Crunch. I've built on natives. Oh yes, I did. No, I didn't. Just calm down. Where's the crunch of the natives? It's here. Oh no. I hate when this happens. Just constantly. Let's just build prefects. It's fine. It's fine. And of course you do it immediately when there is an impending invasion. You know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. It never happens when you have all the time in the world. Some of the natives are coming this way, that's not very good. Snakes. It's a warehouse for furniture. Yeah, purple are fine. With the way they split up. Oh yeah, he wants clay. Let's send him clay. Let's take a look at our savings. I don't have enough yet. Getting the fight? No. Not at all. It's all over the javelins. Thanks Caesar for leaving them there. No. This position is the worst. They just never arrive anywhere in time. It's just like you are playing with 5 forts instead of 6. And it's necessary because you cannot remove the forts or I will be pissed. Okay. Roman games, right? That's what you want. I think you want the Roman games. So no one would ever host. Oh. I don't have grain and oil. No, we need to continue. No. Why? What's the big deal? We have the oil. We don't have the grain, I suppose. Yeah, it's just gonna be rough. I have the capacity upgrade. It's just not enough. I will make another dock, I think. But this is so fragile, I don't want to fiddle around with it. How do we stockpile the grain? I guess it's on the way, in transfer somewhere, probably. But we need it. If we don't get it, we are gonna have some trouble. I have 0 dinar. Why cannot I tweak it now? Is it a bug? You should be able to set your salary even after you win a map, right? Not too sure about that. We didn't do a prediction for this one today. Stockpile it for the whole city. I could. It's not a good idea though. Also, this is probably taking ages because of them coming here to deposit stuff in places they shouldn't. Because they have access now. Which, yeah, pretty bad. They should just be using this one. Then it's gonna be fine. Stockpile. Problem is, you know what's gonna happen, right? Patricians. They won't like me keeping their wheat away from them. Except 16. Except 16. Just give me my wheat. Not enough resources, right? You can't set salary after you've won, not even in the campaign? Okay. So you can't use it to grind salary, I guess. This was what people were doing in Julius. Why are you eating it? Are you eating it? No. Are you eating? You probably are. Yes. No nice things for you. No wheat. Because they will absolutely go for that wheat. It's stockpiling, but that means they are not trading it. They will still eat it, I think. Six, yeah, they just ate it. You know what? Fuck the fucking games. I hate them. I'm not gonna stockpile savings the whole map to get a single thing going. Just fuck it. We don't have a prediction, so it doesn't really matter. And it costs fucking wheat. I don't know. No. Horrible, horrible goal. But overall nice map. Let's take a look at it again. You basically did it, basically. No, apart from that one very unreasonable, horrible goal, yes. It's a very beautiful map, it's very good as well. It has a lot of the things that you are supposed to have in maps. It's clearly inspired by some of the stuff you've seen on my maps, which is, of course, I'm gonna like it. Natives by invasion points, showing off invasion points by the first couple of attacks, if it's hinted by in the instructions. A lot of different trade with low value things, but a lot of quota, which is good, forces you to actually use most of that 10,000 labor, unlike in some other maps where you suffer even with 6,000 people, because you actually have to have multiple resource production buildings. Everything makes sense. The areas on the map are everything is good for something usually. The attacks, some of the natives are pretty fast, so I hate the legionaries. There is no way this fort is making it to any of the fights, which is something I don't like or enjoy. But yeah, the natives not being able to be pacified is, once you get used to it, it's not a big deal, but initially it feels like it's gonna hinder you a lot. Food is fine. I never had to feed plebs imported food, so that's good. We still have farmland left. Wolves are locked behind forests, that's good. Overall, I'd say, yeah, if you add some initial extra money, this seems like a little too tight, because you need to fund a block and industry and opening a trade route from it, and it's just too little. Even if you take the bailout, it will go away like nothing. So give people some extra more money and it's gonna be better. Salty money, well, yes, the games thing is fine. Just give me a larger salary then, if you want me to fund it. Or, you know, just make it different games, because I cannot afford wheat. Wheat is an import. I cannot get it. The city will eat it, and it's gonna be frustrating if it's the last thing I'm gonna do. It's just nonsense. I really like the Asterix idea, yeah. It's neat. You've been fine. Well, yes, but why would I ever do that? Warehouse space was prime around the dock. I couldn't fit another warehouse. I have a few things I'll change. Yeah. I think it's overall, even in this state, it's very playable and doable and fine. But you can still improve it a little bit with the things I mentioned, but it's up to you. In the end, it's your map. You need to decide what's your idea for it to meet the objective. Yes, to meet the freaking objective. I had enough though, so I said no. I don't do that often. I usually go to excruciating lengths to fulfill even the most bullshit of objectives that people stipulate. Hukin can speak at length at this, but not this time. Yes, I'm not gonna remove the legionaries, even though I hate that with my soul. This fort was just beyond useless. But yeah, the games I just don't like. Make it manageable and it's fine, but make it something that's harder than achieve your entire city and I'm just gonna burn it. It's witch, just get rid of it, it's not good. So yeah, there are ways to make it better. Make it not the Empire games, make it the Barbarian games or whatever to cost meat, and that's fine. Typical lighthouse. Yeah, in here it makes sense, unlike on some other maps where it was win condition. Okay, but overall, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. We might play something else later, but I'm not sure. I have to do some other things. So let's take a look if we can raid someone. Idicious is playing Wasteland 3. It's quite unusual. He usually plays the very old, eye-bleeding XCOM games. And this is a kind of new game. So let's see how he likes it.